It's a very blustery morning. Geese don't even look too excited about it. I'm just getting ready to go over to Holly and start baking.
That means I'm the man of the house today, until William gets up. Making us a couple of pancakes for the boys.
You know, everything's undermined by your hair going crazy.
It is not.
Looks like a toupee. Some people have said before that Vic reminds them of David Dickinson. When his hair's like that, I'm like, absolutely. Why has it gone so bouffant?
I'm using a special shampoo. It's by David Dickinson. Lovely little mornings. Things, sometimes.
Very cosy, aren't they?
Yeah.
We are still looking forward to whenever summer comes. But the great thing about being in a narrowboat is it's very, very cosy in these kind of conditions. I feel like it's more of a winter boat. Okay, I'm out of here. We are back on Holly, and today is the day I will be attempting to make my favourite cake dessert ever. So far in life, I haven't tasted every cake. It's a Paris Brest. It's like choux pastry with a hazelnut, buttercream or crème pat, and then kind of like a praline filling, I think. But those are some good proportions. Incredible. From what I've heard, there's a few things that can go wrong. I need it to be really reliable if I'm gonna spend time making them for the cafe, which is the intention. So today I'm just gonna try my hand at choux pastry. These are my ingredients, this is the equipment. I don't think I'll get it right the first time, but that's what I'm doing this afternoon. One of my main concerns is that they need to be baked at really high temperature. So it's like 230 degrees centigrade, and I think that's even in a fan assisted oven. And this oven takes a little bit longer for things to cook, so I don't even know if it gets that high. I'm gonna start by weighing out my ingredients. That's it for the beginning of this dough. That doesn't look much. Bring to a rolling boil and stir to make sure the sugar is dissolved. There's like 4 grams of sugar. That's tiny. Maybe these are really healthy. Whilst that's coming to a rolling boil, it says to sift the flour several times to really get rid of lumps. Now we add that flour into the wet ingredients. So now I need to transfer it into the stand mixer. Oh. This is such a weird recipe. It doesn't look like it's going to make 15 to 20 choux buns. But then when you think of a choux bun being mostly full of air, it makes sense. I didn't really think of that before. So now I need to leave that to cool a little bit and get my eggs ready. The eggs need a little bit of salt, but I'm going to go for it. Oh, I can see why this would be a bit of a tricky bit, because it starts to separate because it's such a slick mixture. If you put the egg in, like too much egg, it would just slip around. So I'm adding it a tiny bit at a time. I can tell when I add too much because it just slips about instead of mixing all together to create like one batter. I'm going to line my baking tray, which is another quite detailed part of this recipe. I'm going to draw out some circles 8 centimeters in diameter, turn it over and put that on the baking tray so that I can pipe to a specific shape. You can probably tell I don't do piping that often. Okay, wish me luck on the piping. I think it must expand loads in the oven, but how much, I don't know. Hopefully we're not judging them on how they look at the moment. So fingers crossed, these come out looking a little bit like choux buns. I'm not expecting them to be perfect. And I learned that choux actually means cabbage because they look so like ununiform and knobbly, I guess. So we're not looking for a perfectly smooth bun here. We're just looking for something that is puffed up and full of air so we can fill it with something delicious. I'm scared. And they are in. There's nothing we can do now. I'm just going to watch them now. Watch the reaction take place.
What do you want to do today? Do you want to make a train set? A think we'll make a train set.
Update. I've just been staring at them. That's why my face is really red because it's so hot by the oven. They're expanding. It looks good. I think something I need to work on is the piping because I can't I've piped them and then they've got like a tip that's sticking up and they seem to be catching the heat a lot more. I think we're not really going to know until they come out of the oven. But this is going better than I thought. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get them out. For the moment, I'm pretty pleased with those. I'm definitely more pleased with the buns rather than the rings. So wait for them to cool. They look like they're sinking. Let's see what's actually inside of this. Yeah, it's like a bit of Yorkshire pudding batter or pancake batter if you're not familiar with Yorkshire puddings. I don't think it's uncooked, but maybe like definitely undercooked because it's meant to be like empty. This one is perfect. It's completely hollow, so it's like a shell. I've put the rest of the mixture I've made into little tiny bowls and I've just put those in, so we'll see how those go. The next ones are looking so much better. I'll give you a sneak peek. I don't know if I meant to do this. Oh, I'm really excited about these. They look so much more like it, don't they? Yes, and they're really light. Oh, I'm really pleased with them. I'm making a dark chocolate ganache to drizzle over the top and then fill them with cream and have them as profiteroles. Okay, how do I make the hole? Oh, these are so good. These are so crisp. So now I've just got to fill them. I'm not sure whether to like poke a hole in them first. Poke. I went overboard on the ganache there. That was my problem. I'm pretty pleased with these. I'm going to take them over now to Vic and William and see what they think.
It is, Mummy, after all.
You have some cake.
They look incredible.
I'm pretty pleased with them. I ruined them presentation-wise with the chocolate, obviously not taste-wise.
Wow, that is light.
I'm so pleased with them. Now I just have to recreate it on Friday. Wow, it's an extra early one today. I even beat the milk drop off. I'm gonna have to park the choux buns for now. It's Friday and I've got to go into reliable bake mode for the weekend. This is my list for this weekend. Lemon and blueberry, ginger, I did those last night. Victoria sponge, raspberry and almond bakes. Mel's coming in with the plant-based lime and coconut and the cherry bakewell, which are massive hits. Okay, I better get started. I've got so much to do. Today, though, I am doing one new recipe that I thought would be good to do in between bakes because it takes about a day and a half. I've already prepped the dough, and that is cinnamon buns. I'd love to be able to do these. I've never made them before. Wow, I'm so impressed. That's gone way better than I thought. They look great. Also, wish you could smell it in here because it smells incredible. It's so nice to be able to try new things and learn like this because this is a really rare job, isn't it? I don't take it for granted. I love it. Look who came by and I...
Wow, talk about right place, right time. This is mega. This could change everything. How come you decided to do that?
I think it's some kind of procrastination because I'm scared of the choux.
Wow. I'd say just carry on doing that.
With the choux pastry, I am going to try and do some choux pastry buns. So I'm going to try and make the nut praline paste. I think I might have, this doesn't look right to me. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. They're going to cool and then I've got to whiz them up in the food processor. Ooh, that's definitely a nut paste. That sauce is like a caramel spiked with brandy. I'm going to box those up now. do the washing up, and then I'll see you tomorrow. It's early morning Saturday and I've got to get these choux buns done. So that was a failure. They've all collapsed in on themselves. And they're massive and they're not the right shape. No, I think they're pretty much unusable. Which is such a shame. It's just started raining as well, like a sign that everything's just gone rubbish. No, it's not that bad. I'll get over it. I think it's just a sign I need a lot more practice. You've got to respect the craft of pastry. And I need a lot more practice before I can just put it together on the day. I'll have another go tomorrow morning, but for now I need the oven to do all the sausage rolls. I need to prep all my cakes, so I'm pretty behind now. But tomorrow might be the day. Ginger cake, Vic sponge, lemon and blueberry, raspberry and almond, cinnamon buns. Right, I'm recording. How are you feeling about today?
Welcome. I'm feeling pumped. Yeah, really good, because look at the... I feel like those cinnamon rolls just sat there in the corner. I don't know. Just class the whole joint up, don't they? Anyway, yeah, Saturday morning, feeling good. Had my first coffee. About to have my second.
Just eating some choux. It actually tastes really, really good. It's just it collapsed on itself, so it's not fillable. I think I can get it right. It might not just be the next time or the next time after that.
But it's been a pretty excellent morning at the cafe boat so far. Russ from E-Loves here.
We should hire us. If you know when people do warm-ups for like TV audiences and stuff,
Yeah.
like crowd work.
He's your man.
Oh, he's a good crowd worker.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to surprise her really. And
Surprise!
What's her name?
Claire,
Hi Claire! We're all here!
she's gonna love that. She'll think that's fabulous.
There you are. Are they alright like that?
It's been a really chilled out day, as in we haven't had many customers, but look at the weather. We've got a few left.
This is eerily quiet. What's everyone doing? Hey? Football's on tonight.
Will you be watching?
I do want to watch. I want some of that atmosphere, but it's very emotional. I used to edit videos that were made with all footage of like people winning the Olympics and stuff. And I just sit there weeping. But like something about people winning sports and stuff. And especially now, like then I was emotional about it, but now I think like it's such a lame thought. I can't even I cry. Just imagine if William does a sports day or something, or an assembly.
Her mother's ruined.
Well, I do. I just feel like if they win stuff, I'm like, oh, I bet their parents are really. I can't even think of it. Come back with all the goods. I'm thinking about polishing some brass.
You want some
Lots of options here. I remember this one being quite a winner. Classy brassy. If I can do like one porthole a day, like really, really try and get it shiny and new. And then it's just a case of topping it up. This is the before.
Before and wow. Good.
That is pretty good.
You're already regretting this task, aren't you?
I'm allergic to doing things thoroughly. This is working though. Wow, yeah.
Since we moved back onto the boat, we've been sort of really focused on trying to get the inside of the boat more kind of livable. But now it's time to give the outside of the boat a little love.
Yeah, it needs it. Vic's caught the bug and is sending me to go see if the chandlery has some sponges. Hello.
Hello.
We're washing the boat. Do you have any big sponges?
Yes. Use that.
Thank you.
All right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you reckon?
Look, Nemo lives in there. Look, like it's the other way. Like Nemo's house.
This has been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, this has been like months.
Treat yourself.
Amazing, thank you.
It's quite a big difference.
Yeah, it looks different, doesn't it? Because the top isn't mouldy and green.
You know, it's a work in progress, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks loads better than it did.
Yeah, it's a start. It's a statement of intent.
We're not messing around. The cleaning doesn't stop on the inside of the boat either. I've just tidied away all of William's, like, there's always like a mountain of Lego, well, Duplo, and then a big train track out. But before dinner I just tidy it all away. I'm making dinner now. We're just having something really simple. Green beans, broccoli, new potatoes and some quiche. Here William's still playing in his sandpit.
Did you say whip whip?
Yeah, I did say.
Whip whip!
Yeah. Sometimes it's just what you need, isn't it?
I feel like we've earned it, you know. We've been cleaning that boat. I need a massive dinner.
Who did it?
Very early on day 3, attempt 3 of making choux pastry. Definitely my neatest ones today. Not that that says anything until they're cooked. Just started chucking it down, which doesn't bode well because this is exactly what happened yesterday. Just happens, doesn't it? Busy weekends and quiet weekends. I've checked on the buns. They look good, but I'm really scared now to take them out of the oven because this is when everything goes wrong. They are really perfect if they stay like that. I can't stop looking at them. They look like they're going to stay up, so I'm going to prep my ganache. And I'm hoping to fill them with the ganache and then raspberries. And there'll be a pistachio and raspberry choux bun. This could be it. Oh, yes. So I've got the ganache, the praline and the raspberries in there. Whew, finally. I'm so pleased with them. So much work goes into those pastries. I'm just really pleased that I've turned out something that looks okay. I'm so excited to put them on the menu. I'm going to write the menu board now. I've really got to get on with stuff actually. I'm so behind because I'm faffing around with that. I'm absolutely shattered. And we haven't even opened.
Look what you've done.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased because it's just from scratch. And so this is a completely different way of baking. And like a lot of people don't fancy the fanciness of the French stuff, but you've got to appreciate the work that goes into it, because that's not even, when we had a Paris-Brest there was those elements and then there was some kind of caramelized nut and then a dusting of some kind of thing. Like, they were incredible, and to put that much effort into like one thing is amazing, and that's what I loved about eating them, because it's just such a joy to eat. And so that's like a half effort in France. That wouldn't even see it out the pass. Exciting though. Probably going to be a very quiet day. It's really grey and rainy today, and very, very quiet again. People are getting some extra big slices today. There you are. Are they alright in boxes like that? I've got a cherry bakewell left and a raspberry and almond.
The sun's come out and everybody's breathing a sigh of relief.
Is it?
Well, have you enjoyed yourself, Joanna?
It's been. I thought I could get away with that accent, but I can't. It's been lovely. I'm so tired.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I've been trying to speak to people, being like, my face has been contorting. It just wants to go to sleep. Because I've just learnt so much this week.
Yeah.
Cinnamon, choux. It's been really good. No wonder I'm so tired.
This is really nice. It's amazing how nice tuna and pasta can be.
We're a real stripy family today. That French bride we brought with us.
And it has left its mark on us. Well, bon appetit indeed.